Does it still exist? That traditional England of gently rolling hills, of peaceful fields and tranquil waters, of venerable churches nestling in the trees, of village greens bordered by a welcoming inn. It can be found. In the heart of England, the ancient borough of Melton offers a true taste of that elusive land. For a grand view of Melton and its surroundings, pay a visit to Borough Hill, rising 600 feet above the countryside. The ancient Britons built a fort here to protect themselves from their enemies in the valley. Nowadays, the local people are much more friendly. For almost 1,000 years, local farmers have made their way to Melton Mowbray's cattle market, one of the largest in the country. Here, top-quality cattle are judged by keen, appraising eyes, and the auctioneer also needs a sharp eye to see who is actually bidding.
78, 80, 482, 484, 486, 488, 490, 492, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 514, 16, 18, 20, 520 bid, 520 have got, 2, 22, 24, 24, 26, 26, 526, 526 bid, 526 have got, 526 pounds, at 526, selling at 526. Jeff Wood, Mansfield.
Just a few hundred yards away is the Melton Street Market. Already well established when the Doomsday Book was written, it still continues to thrive.
Best value, pound of mushrooms, 60 pence.
Yeah, well, I shall have them on next week.
Oh, you said that last week.
Did I? Well, I shouldn't have had them on this week, but I haven't got them.
Away from the bustle of the markets, the stately 12th century church of St. Mary's, a Demi Cathedral. Some of its magnificent stained glass windows date back to the 14th century. Many parishioners here can still recall the young organist in the 1920s, who later became famed as the conductor, Sir Malcolm Sargent. In the quiet precincts of the church stand picturesque cottages, and nearby you can dine at the house of Anne of Cleves, a gift from Henry VIII to his discarded queen. If you'd like a really privileged view of the borough, a local travel firm will arrange a very special trip. From the helicopter, you have a bird's-eye view of the area and its most prominent landmark, the majestic Beaver Castle, which dominates the Vale of Beaver. There's been a castle at Beaver since Norman times. It's still the family home of the Dukes of Rutland, and its splendours can be quite an eye-opener. The Regent's Gallery, all 130 feet of it, houses priceless Gobelin tapestries, and appearing everywhere, the emblem of the Duke's family, the peacock. On the terrace you can see the real thing, quite friendly and with a taste for polo mints.
combats.
It's tournament day at Beaver, a time when the colourful deeds of the age of chivalry are brought to life by the reckless riders of the Nottingham Jousting Society. Just one of the many attractions to be enjoyed at this historic castle. The theme of chivalry has been the inspiration for a local craftsman who has recreated these medieval scenes in modern materials. And at Holly's Farm in Little Dolby, Mark Atton keeps alive another endangered skill. An artist in wood, he produces elegantly crafted furniture based on traditional designs. The artistry of the potter's wheel can still be witnessed at Elaine Pell's studio and gift shop in Plungo. Her distinctive designs have proved immensely popular with visitors. Some of the best craftsmanship in the county, though, is a heritage from the past. In the church of St. Mary the Virgin at Bottisford, the Lady of the Vale, the chancel is resplendent with the tombs of the Earls of Rutland, the most notable collection of marble monuments outside Westminster Abbey. Beside the tomb of the fourth Earl, his 8 children kneel in pious grief. In each village, the church stands as an enduring testament to history. This is Little Dolby, and nearby is the 17th century Little Dolby Hall. Here, in the early 1700s, the housekeeper perfected a particularly fine kind of cheese. Its fame spread, and soon the noble cheese appeared on the bill of fare at an inn in a village called Stilton. Stilton owes its distinctive flavour to milk produced in the lush pastures of the Vale, and to its unique method of processing. It still takes nearly a gallon of milk to make a single pound of Stilton, and as much as 10 weeks of assiduous care to perfect this aristocrat of cheeses. Equally popular with gastronomes is the Melton pork pie. Pigs, fed on the whey left over from making cheese, produce the succulent pork filling. You can still buy the handmade pork pies, which began in the early 1800s as a convenient snack food for those most typical men of Melton, the Huntsman. Meet the Duke of Rutland's hounds, eager to be off and running in the hunt. The Melton area is well known as the best hunting territory in England, bringing much colour and some controversy to the winter countryside. If you prefer some other kind of active sport, well, you can go parachuting or gliding at Langer, come down to earth for golf, tennis, or a quiet game of bowls. At the indoor bowls stadium, visitors are welcome to its championship floor, even if their throw could be a mite disappointing. There's more healthy activity on tap at Melton's Waterfield leisure pools. As well as this fun pool and the main pool, Waterfield also offers a teaching pool, multi-gym, sauna, steam room, suntan lounge and a cafe. At the jet ski centre near Ragdale, you can try your skill at controlling these powerful mini-craft. It's not so easy as it seems, but it's definitely as thrilling as it looks. A more peaceful stretch of water is the Grantham Canal, its towpath ideal for a gentle stroll. The canal failed as a commercial enterprise early this century, but an enthusiastic group of devotees is steadily bringing stretches of the waterway back into use. From the barge you have a gently changing view of the countryside, and if you're lucky, a moorhen's nest. For visitors who fancy staying a little longer, the borough offers a wide choices of places to stay. A former stately home, now a luxury hotel, or an 18th century coaching inn close to the town centre. And out in the countryside, a plentiful choice of farm guest houses. Around tea time, you can visit a number of local enterprises which will provide you with a hearty tea and other attractions as well. Samson, the Shire horse, is just one of the stars at our little farm near Plunga, where both children and animals are given every encouragement to get to know each other.
Hello? He's going to give you a kiss, Andrew.
You can also take tea beside the imposing tower of Wymondham Windmill. Derelict for many years, it's now being restored together with a complex of craft shops alongside. Inside the ancient mill, you can almost breathe the fine dust of milled flour, and the splendid collection of agricultural tools evokes a bygone age of country labour.
to welcome you to Melton Show 1992, the biggest and best free show in the whole country.
Each year, the Melton Day Show attracts a dazzling programme of top-class performers. And what could be more brilliant than the household cavalry displaying its musical ride? Now in its 10th year, Melton Fair, supported by local organisations, raises thousands of pounds for charity. The main arena is always busy with a continuous stream of entertainers. Melton Day is also a showcase for local groups, like the Melton Tally-Ho Band. The fair reflects the very English character of this attractive borough lying at the heart of England, a place to find traditional values, unspoilt countryside, and a very warm welcome.